Hi, I'm Taylor Gaynor and I'm 20 years old.
Drones are more formally known as unmanned aerial vehicles, essentially a flying robot. To you, what is a drone?
A drone is something that flies around, that's like small, and it takes pictures and videos.
Okay, have you ever owned a drone or used one before? Why or why not?
I have not owned or used one. I just haven't seen the point of getting one, or I haven't seen them around my town to buy one.
Okay, what do you think the proper use of a drone should be?
Um, I feel like anyone could use a drone, and you can just fly it around and get cool shots, maybe like a party or an event that you're at, or like a sporting event for professional use.
So, professional use, like by companies, or could regular people still use them?
Um, a little bit of both. Like restrictions on the recreation side, but professional use it could be used for like news and stuff like that.
Okay. How do you think this technology has changed our society?
I think it's that there's lack of confidentiality now because paparazzi might use them to look into celebrity backyards or yeah.
That's a good point. Do you think these should be used for everyday use?
With restrictions like laws and whatnot, because somebody might have a really good use for it, some really cool footage or just something like that. So restrictions on them.
Do you have an example of what could be really cool footage?
Um, if I don't know, well that's I guess professional, but just flying around and shooting at an event, or if you're on vacation, you might be skiing or something. You might be able to control the drone while you're skiing, and they can see your fun skiing trip.
How do you feel that they can be flown around anywhere to get footage and photos?
I feel like they need to have restrictions on them because if it's like a paparazzi, I wouldn't, and I was famous, I wouldn't want them flying around my backyard, into my private time, or yeah. Or, I've seen recently where this girl was skiing a competition and it crashed literally 10 feet behind her right after she passed and almost hit her in the head. So
Oh.
yeah.
Sometimes drones are used for negative reasons. What do you believe some positive uses of a drone could be?
If just say ESPN got a drone and used it at a football game or something. They probably do use them, truthfully, I don't know. But use it at a football game, or the news used it to look into I don't know, a hostage situation, or the police. That would be kind of cool. They've had a hostage in somewhere and they needed to get in, so they use a drone to get in and look at all that.
Yeah. Do you think drones must be registered, or should the owner have the freedom to do what they wish? Why?
They need to be registered because they're getting kind of dangerous these days. People are getting a little bit too close for comfort. So, or I don't know how high they go, but they might mess up with I don't know, if they get high enough for an airplane to get hit or something in the sky that could harm somebody.
Okay, so then recently the Army has started using them to help in combat. Do you think this is a good use of this technology? Why or why not?
I think if it gives you the upper hand, for your enemy, it's good use because you can go fly over and see what they're doing and take notes and help you when if you need to attack them or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever gets you better than the rest.
So since these drones are technology, they have the capability to be hacked and to be taken over. Since they are used for military use and this could happen, do you think it's smart to continue using them even if the opposer can take them over and use them against us?
I think you should continue using them because anything with technology that the military use could probably be hacked, or maybe they need to think of using better software so they won't get hacked. But anything can get hacked these days. I've seen where cars can get hacked when you're driving them and stuff. So it shouldn't really matter if a drone can get hacked because anything could get hacked, and the drone will probably help them in the end anyways.
So sometimes these drones have even led to fertility. Because of this, do you believe they should be considered a weapon and need a license to own one, or should it still be considered a recreational device?
You should have to have a license just so, like, I don't know, maybe a license will come with, well, oh, if you get a license, you have to take this class on how to properly use a drone, so stuff like that wouldn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
And the license is kind of like having a car, like, it's like this, I don't know, like, what I'm trying to say. Like an agreement, like, you're not going to try to, you know, be reckless with it.
Yeah.
Like,
you're kind of responsible.
Like, you're responsible for it. So a license would be kind of like getting a license for a car. Like, you take the, like, it's like taking driver's ed. They should take, like, drone ed.
Yeah.
So they won't, like, hurt people, and they know, like, the proper use of it, and then they can get their license and do what they want.
Yeah, so you mentioned taking a class, like, as in driver's ed.
Mm-hmm.
So that leads into one of my other questions. Like, since you do have this and this is technology and possible bugs and blurbs can happen with it, like, do you think the class would be beneficial in the fact that something goes wrong with it, they would know how to fix it? Or, like, do you think they should be required to take that just to be prepared for anything?
Or just to be prepared for anything, like, I guess you never know what could happen with a drone, so you would need to, take the class, maybe learn basics, and then maybe there's, like, certificates you can get, so you can, like, be more, like, advanced with the drone, or, like, certain drones have certain, like, requirements, because, I don't know, I guess there are bigger drones and stuff, so, like, if it's just, like, a little play drone that you're just using in your backyard, like, that should only require, like, you know, 3 hours of, like, class, and if it's, like, these huge drones that people are using that needs, like, you know, a long class, like, and then they should have to pay for these licenses, like, if you want to use this, like, especially, like, for people who, like, are using it for, like, crazy things, you have to, like, pay for the license and for the class, and, like, it could be, like, online or something.
Just, you know, people are more serious.
Just so if you were serious about it, you'd have to, like, take the class.
Yeah.
And get the license and do whatever.
Okay. Since drones can openly fly around, our skies are no longer clear and they obstruct from nature. How do you feel about this?
You said they obstruct from nature?
Just because, like, they'll be in the sky.
Oh.
Not just a clear blue sky anymore.
Oh, I guess it's whatever. There's, like, planes and helicopters in the sky. I just saw a helicopter fly by our window. But I guess it's just, like, it's like a bird. Like, you might see a bird in the sky, so it's a difference between a bird and a drone. I don't really care.
Yeah. All right, then, do you think there should be restricted time frames for drone use? Like, based upon, like, if it's in your neighborhood, like, do you think it can fly around all the time, or?
I don't think there should be restricted time use, because, like, what if you're, like, what if a sporting event's late at night and you gotta get that good footage of it, or?
I just mean for personal use.
Oh, personal use? I guess not. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, as long as they're not, like, loud.
Yeah, kind of just
like, yeah, I feel like if you're, like, flying, it's like flying a model airplane or whatever that they're called. Like, who cares? Like, as long as you're not, like, loud with it and you're just handling your own business, you're good.
Right. And then finally, I know Amazon has been, like, testing using them for delivering packages. Do you think this is, like, a reliable, like, source, or should they just stick to, like, planes and trucks?
They should not let a drone deliver a package. What if, like, I don't know, could it, like, drop the package and break it, or I don't know. That's really weird. Never heard about that. But I would not be comfortable with them delivering my package for, like, safety reasons, and, like, that's, like, what if someone, like, sees this drone and drop it on their front porch? Well, they could see a car dropping it at your porch, but I feel like that would, like, more attention would be brought from that, and people would be like, what? Oh, no. It's really weird.
Thank you for participating. Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's it.
Thank you.